The lamp is breathing low tonight. A tired amber glow spilling softly across the floor like honey moving through the dark. The room is quiet, but not empty. Not with you here. You're standing near the window where the night gathers around your shoulders, and the wind outside presses gently against the glass like it's curious about where we're becoming in here. Your shadow stretches slowly across my bedroom wall, unsoft, uncertain, like a story the light is trying to remember. I watch it move when you shift your weight, when your fingers brush your hair back, when you turn slightly toward me. The shadow moves first, you follow after, and somehow after that small delay feels like a secret. I don't say anything because words feel out tonight, and the space between us is already filled with quieter things. You're breathing the low hum of the lamp, the slow rhythm of the night settling into our bones. Your shadow reaches the edge of the bed, it rests there waiting as if it knows before you do how close you're about to come. The moon slips through the window, painting silver lines on the floor. And for a moment, your shadow overlaps with mine. Two silhouettes softly tangled on the wall. No voices, no sudden movements, just the quiet gravity of two people standing inside the same midnight. You take a step closer, the light bends, your shadow shifts, and suddenly the room feels smaller, warmer, like the air has moved closer too. I can feel the warmth of you now before your skin ever reaches mine. The night holds us there, suspended between distance and something softer. Your shadow lifts a hand along the wall, fingers stretching toward where my silhouette rests, not touching, almost the kind of almost that makes time slow down, that makes the heart listen more carefully. And I wonder if tomorrow the wall will remember how the light held your shape, how the dark carried your outline across the quiet room, how for one long moment your shadow ballooned right beside mine. The room is dim tonight, not dark, just quiet enough for the light to feel tired. The lamp beside the bed glows like it's thinking about house sleeps soft amber, barely holding the edges of the room together. And somewhere in that fragile glow, you sit in there, half shadow, half warmth, like something the night created and forgot to take back. The world outside is faded, no voices, no passing cars, just a distant hum of electricity in the walls and the small silence between your breath and mine. The light flickers once, not enough to scare the dark, just enough to make the shadows move. Your face disappears for a second, and the time's closer than before. And suddenly it feels like the room is holding its breath, like the lamp itself is watching, waiting, trying not to disturb whatever is slowly unfolding here. You lean back against the wall, the light traces the curve of your shoulder, the line of your neck, the quiet shape of your hands. Everything looks softer, like the glow has forgotten how to be sharp. I move slightly closer, not enough to break the silence, just enough to feel the warmth of the air shift. The lamp flickers again, slower this time, as if the light itself is growing tired of breathing. And the room begins to blur, edges melting into shadows, your outline drifting into mine across the sheets. Two shapes moving slowly inside the quiet pulse of the night. The glow grows lower, gentler, like the light is falling asleep. And with every second, the distance between us feels less real, less necessary. Your fingers rest beside mine, not touching but close enough that the warmth travels anyway, through the quiet space between skin, through the still air, through the moment where hesitation dissolves. The lamp flickers one last time and steadies, but something has changed. The light no longer feels awake, it's softer now, dreaming, as if it has forgotten how to breathe. And maybe that's why the room feels warmer, the silence deeper, your presence closer. Because when the lights forget to breathe, the night finally learns how to hold us. The night settled quietly tonight, like a blanket no one placed, but somehow found us anyway. The room is darker than before, not empty, just full of soft shadows resting in the corners. The window is open a little, and the air carries that late hour stillness where even the city seems too tired to speak. You're near the door now, not leaving yet, Just standing in that quiet space between staying and something else. The hallway light spills in behind you, drawing a long shape across the floor. Your shadow reaches me first, slow, silent, like it's asking the question neither of us is out loud. Your hand rests on the door frame, fingers still, but I know that stillness, it's the kind that hides a decision, the kind that appears right before a goodbye. I look around the room at the sheets still warm, at the half-empty glass on the table, at the curtain moving slowly with the breath of the night. Everything feels suspended, like the room itself doesn't want this moment to move forward. You glance back once, not long, just enough, and in that small look, the whole night gathers again. Every quiet second, every breath, every word we chose not to say, it lingers between us, soft, unfinished. If you leave the night here, leave the warmth that settled into the sheets, leave the quiet glow still resting on the walls, leave the silence that learned the shape of us, because the night knows things now. It knows the rhythm of your breathing, it knows the sound of your steps, it knows the invisible space where you sat beside me. If you take the night with you, the room will forget, the shadows will grow cold again, the air will lose its softness, and the quiet will feel empty instead of full. You shift slightly, the floor creaks beneath your weight, and for a moment it feels like time itself is listening, waiting to see which direction your body will lean, toward the door or back toward the bed. I don't ask you to stay, some things lose their magic the moment they are forced, but the night is patient. It lingers around your shoulders like it belongs to you now. So if you walk away, take your footsteps, take the sound of the door, take the echo of the hallway light. Believe the night here, let it stay in this room where your warmth touched the air, where your shadow rested beside mine, where for a few quiet hours the dark felt like home. Room feels dim, not darker, just aware, like I know something is about to change. The lamp glows low beside the bed, casting quiet gold across the walls. Every object sits still, the chair in the corner, the half-open book on the table, the glass with a little water left inside. Everything watching, everything waiting. You stand near the window, the curtain brushing softly against your arm. Outside, the night is calm, no wind, no distant cars, just the slow hum of a sleeping city. Your reflection floats faintly in the glass. like even your movement doesn't wanna disturb the silence. Your eyes travel across the room, across the bed, across the lamp, across the quiet space where we sat earlier. And something about that look feels like a memory already forming, the kind the night keeps long after people leave. You walk a little closer, your steps soft, the floor almost refusing to make a sound, as if the room itself is trying to protect this moment. Your hand brushes the edge of the bed, fingers trailing slowly across the fabric, the place where the sheets still remember the warmth of your body. There's a pause, the kind that stretches into something fragile. I notice the shadows, how they lean against the walls like quiet witnesses, how the lamp flickers once as if it's tired of watching, or maybe just hoping this moment will last a little longer. You sit beside me again, not speaking, your shoulder close, your warmth return to the space it left, and suddenly the room exhales, sobs, relieved, because something about goodbye doesn't belong here. Not in the way the curtains breathe slowly, not in the way the light softens around us, not in the way the air still could carry me back slightly. Your hair still sings a war in the shape of goodbye. The night is quiet enough to hear the smallest things, the shifting of fabric, the breath between words, the soft movement of your hand across the edge of the bed. The lamp designed tonight, the slow amber glow floating through the room, not bright enough to reveal everything, just enough to keep the darkness curious. You're sitting close now, closer than before, your knee almost touching mine. The distance between us measured in inches, but it feels larger because neither of us moves too quickly. There's a kind of tension living in the air, not sharp, not heavy, just warm like the first spark inside a quiet flame. Your hand rests beside mine, palm down, fingers relax, and I notice the small details, the way your fingertips move without meaning to, the way your thumb shifts slightly against the blanket, the way the warmth of your skin travels through the air before contact even happens. I wonder if you feel it too. This strange fire that doesn't need touch, not yet. Your fingers drift closer, slow, careful, like someone approaching water in the dark. The night is softer now, like it settled deeper into the room. The window is open just enough for the cool air to drift slowly across the bed. Curtains moving like quiet waves, and somewhere beyond the glass the city sleeps. You're closer tonight, closer than before. Your shoulder near mine, your warm resting gently inside the space between us. We don't say anything, the silence feels too perfect to interrupt. Your breathing is slow, calm, the kind of rhythm that makes the room feel steady. I can hear it clearly now. Each inhale, each soft release, like the tide of a quiet sea. I turn slightly towards you, and the distance shortens just a little, enough for the air to change, enough for the night to notice. Your face is near mine now, not touching, just close, close enough that the warmth of your breath finds my skin. Soft, almost weightless, but real, so real that every small exhale feels like a secret. Your breath brushes my lips, then fades, then returns again. A quiet rhythm, two breaths, learning the same pace. My breathing slows, without thinking, matching yours. Inhale, exhale, and somewhere in that shared rhythm the world disappears. There is no room anymore, no walls, no distant city, just this small space of air where your breath meets mine. Your eyes open slowly, the moonlight catches them. Soft silver reflections floating in the dark. You don't move away, neither do I, because the moment is fragile, the kind that breaks if touched too quickly. Your breath moves across my cheek, warm, patient, your lips part slightly. Another quiet inhale, and suddenly the distance between us feels impossibly thin, like the night itself is holding us there, suspended inside this shared air, where two breaths circle each other, slowly, gently, where the warmth of you touches the warmth of me, without urgency, without words, just presence, just closeness, just the quiet place where your breath finally learns the rhythm of mine. The clock forgot how to move tonight. Its hands resting somewhere between breaths. Curtains half open, letting the pale blue glow of the streetlight lay quietly across the sheets. You're sitting close, but not touching yet. Like the air is learning how to hold us both without breaking. I hear you breathing, soft and uneven, like waves that don't wanna reach the shore. And the room feels different now, not brighter, not darker, just deeper. Like the silence grew walls around us, so the world can't find the door. Stay here a little longer until the silence warms, until the cold space between our hands forgets it was ever empty. There's something fragile tonight, floating between your eyes and mine. Not a word, not a promise, something quieter. Like the moment before rain, when the sky holds its breath and the air turns electric. Your shadow leans into mine, on the wall behind the bed. Two shapes melting slowly into something softer, and I wonder if you feel it too. That strange gravity pulling every thought, every hesitation closer, until all that's left is the quiet and the way your fingers on mine. Don't rush the moment, let it stretch, let it breathe, let the night wrap around us like a secret it doesn't want to tell. Stay until the silence warms, until the air forgets its distance, until your heartbeat starts speaking the same language as mine. We don't need the lights, the dark already knows our shapes, and the moon outside the window is watching slowly, like it's afraid to interrupt. I move a little closer, not enough to break the spell, just enough to feel the warmth of you. And suddenly the quiet shifts, not empty anymore. Now it's full, full of small things, barely visible. A slow breath, a glance that lingers too long. The weight of your presence beside me. Stay, not because you have to, but because this night is learning how to hold us. And if we leave too soon, the silence will grow cold again. Midnight doesn't arrive all at once. It slips in slowly through the cracks in the room, through the half-open window, through the quiet spaces between two breaths. The city outside is softened now. Cars pass like its way into my chest again. Not loudly, not like a memory trying to be heard, but softly, the way smoke moves through still air. Your name sits on my tongue, but I don't say it, not yet, because midnight already knows it. The way the darkness curves around the bed, the way the shadows lean against the walls, the way the air grows warmer when I think of you here. There's something about this hour, it doesn't rush, it doesn't ask questions, it just holds things, feelings, breaths, unfinished sentences. The way hands almost meet, but wait, just a little longer. I close my eyes and the room fills with quiet images. Your voice moving slowly through the dark, like velvet across still water. Your fingers tracing invisible lines across the night beside me. Your presence lingering like warmth in empty sheets. And suddenly your name appears again, not spoken, just floating somewhere between my heartbeat and the silence surrounding it. Midnight holds it carefully, like a fragile secret, like something that would shatter if the morning ever heard it. The curtains move with the wind, soft breathing, alive, and for a moment it almost feels like the night itself is whispering you closer, closer to the edge of this quiet, closer to the place where thoughts become touch, where distance forgets its shape. I imagine saying your name now, slowly, letting each syllable fall into the darkness, watching the air change when it leaves my lips. But I don't, because there's something beautiful about the way midnight carries it without sound, without effort, just holding it. Inside the hush of the room, like a promise that isn't ready to become real yet. And maybe that's why the night feels warmer, why the dark feels softer, why every second stretches longer, because somewhere in this stillness, midnight is holding your name exactly the way I would. The window is slightly open tonight, just enough for the night air to slip quietly into the room. It moves the curtains like a slow breath, and the city far away sounds softer now. Distant lights, distant lights, none of them reaching feel the warmth before anything touches, and yet neither of us moves too quickly, because some moments are meant to arrive slowly. Your hand rests on the blanket between us, like still but not distant. The lamp behind you spills a dim golden circle, and in that quiet glow, your fingers begin to move. Not towards me, not yet. Just drifting slowly across the fabric, like someone reading a language no one ever taught them. A soft line, a pause, another slow movement. Your fingertips tracing invisible paths across the blanket, across the quiet, across something deeper than the room around us. I watch your hand, the careful rhythm of it, the hesitation, the curiosity, like your fingers are listening to something the rest of the world cannot hear. The silence thickens, not empty, just full of things waiting. And then your hand moves closer, slow enough that the moment stretches. Your fingers brush in the space near mine, the smallest shift of air, the faint warmth of skin, near skin, but still no words, because words feel too heavy tonight, too sharp for something this quiet. Your fingertips finally touch my hand, soft, barely there, like the first drop of rain before the storm remembers how to fall. The contact is gentle, but it echoes through the stillness of the room, through the slow rhythm of breathing, through the quiet places inside the chest. Your fingers trace a line across my palm, not a pattern, not a message, just movement, just presence, just the soft expression of something that doesn't need to be explained. And suddenly the room feels warmer, the night feels deeper, the silence feels alive, because your fingers keep moving slowly, tracing the shape of my hand, tracing the quiet pulse beneath the skin, tracing unspoken things, things too fragile for language, too soft for daylight, things that only exist in rooms like this, where the night is patient and two hands can say everything without making a sound. The room is almost dark now, only the faint blue glow from the window, the kind of light that barely touches anything, just enough to remind the night where the walls are. You're lying beside me, not close enough to call ceiling fan turns slowly, a quiet circle above us, moving time without asking permission. Your breathing is calm, steady, like waves arriving at a shore that doesn't rush them. And somewhere beneath that rhythm, I hear it, your heartbeat, soft, almost hidden, but real. The kind of sound you only notice when the world grows quiet enough to disappear. I close my eyes and suddenly the darkness feels deeper. Not empty, just wide enough for every small sound to echo your breath, my breath. The distant whisper of the fan, and the space between each heartbeat. That space is where the night lives, where hesitation rests, where unspoken things float slowly through the dark. Your hand shifts slightly on the bed beside mine. The mattress moves barely, but the movement travels through the sheets, through the quiet air, through the invisible distance between our hands, until suddenly that distance feels fragile, like something that could break with the smallest motion. Your fingers brush against mine, accidental, maybe not. The contact is light, but the silence around it deepens instantly, like the room leaned closer to watch. Your hand stays there, not gripping, not claiming, just resting against mine. Skin warm, pulse slow, alive, and now the rhythm changes. Two heartbeats separate, but slowly learning the same pace, the same quiet language. And in the small space between one heartbeat and the next, I feel something settle, something calm, something that doesn't need to be named. Your thumb moves slightly, tracing the edge of my hand, slow, like someone learning a new constellation. And the room grows softer, the dark grows warmer, because the quiet between our heartbeats is no longer empty. It's filled with something delicate, something that only appears in the stillest hours of the night. When the world finally steps back and two people can hear the quiet that lives between them, the quiet that lives between them. The night is quiet enough to hear the smallest thing, the shifting of fabric, the breath between words, the soft movement of your hand across the edge of the bed. The lamp is dim tonight. A slow amber glow floating through the room, not bright enough to reveal keep the darkness curious. You're sitting close now, closer than before. Your knee almost touching mine. The distance between us measured in inches, but it feels larger because neither of us moves too quickly. There's a kind of tension living in the air. Not sharp, not heavy, just warm like the first spark inside a quiet flame. Your hand rests beside mine, palm down, fingers relaxed, and I notice the small details, the way your fingertips move without meaning to. The way your thumb shifts slightly against the blanket, the way the warmth of your skin travels through the air before contact even happens. I wonder if you feel it too. A strange fire that doesn't need touch, not yet. Your fingers drift closer, slow, careful, like someone approaching water in the dark, testing the temperature before stepping in. The space between our hands becomes fragile, a thin invisible thread holding the moment together. I can feel the warmth now, the quiet electricity that lives just before contact, the place where hesitation and desire share the same breath. Your fingers hover barely above mine, not touching but close enough to change the rhythm of the entire room. The silence grows deeper, like the night itself is leaning closer, watching, waiting. Your hand shifts again, and for a second your fingertips brush mine, soft and gentle. Or maybe not. The contact disappears quickly, but the warmth stays, spreading slowly through the quiet, like a small fire learning how to breathe. Neither of us moves away, neither of us rushes forward, because the beauty of this moment lives right here, in the space between, in the slow burn of almost, in the way the night stretches around two hands that are learning very slowly how close they wanna be. The night is softer now, like it settled deeper into the room. The window is open, just enough for the cool air to drift slowly across the bed. Curtains moving like quiet waves, and somewhere beyond the glass the city sleeps. You're closer tonight, closer than before. Your shoulder near mine, your warm pressing gently inside the space between us. We don't say anything. The silence feels too perfect to interrupt. You're breathing in slow, calm. The kind of rhythm that makes the room feel steady. I can hear it clearly now. Each inhale, each soft release, like like the tide of a quiet sea. I turn slightly towards you and the distance shortens just a little. Enough for the air to change, enough for the night to notice your face is near mine now. Not touching, just close, close enough that the warmth of your breath finds my skin soft, almost weightless, but real, so real that every small exhale feels like a secret. Your breath brushes my lips, then fades and returns again. A quiet rhythm, two breaths, learning the same pace. My breathing slows without thinking, matching yours. Inhale, exhale, and somewhere in the shared rhythm the world disappears. There is no room anymore. No walls, no distant city, just a small space of air where your breath meets mine. Your eyes open slowly, the moonlight catches them. Soft silver reflections floating in the dark. You don't move away, neither do I, because the moment is fragile, the kind that breaks if touched too quickly. Your breath moves across my cheek, warm, patient. Your lips part slightly. Another quiet inhale, and suddenly the distance between us feels impossibly thin, like the night itself is holding us there, suspended inside the shared air, where two breaths circle each other slowly, gently, where the warmth of you touches the warmth of me, without urgency, without words, just presence, just closeness, just the quiet place where your breath finally burns. The rhythm of mine. The door clicks shut, like a secret choosing sides. The hallway light fades and suddenly the air feels closer, thicker with something spoken. No music, no television glow, just the low hum of the night pressing softly against the windows. You stand near the edge of the bed, fingers grazing the fabric, like you're deciding how much of yourself to give away tonight. I don't move at first, I just watch the way your chest rises, slow and measured, like you're holding back a tide that's already turning. Slow heat in the quiet room, building without a spark, without a flame, just friction between glances, between breaths that fall a little too close. I step toward you carefully, not wanting to break whatever fragile gravity is pulling us together. Your eyes don't leave mine, there's no smile, no playful distraction, just a depth that feels almost dangerous. My hand finds your wrist, gentle, lingering, and your pulse answers faster than your voice ever could. The space between us shrinks inch by inch until one replaces air. Slow heat in the quiet room, settling under skin beneath restraint, beneath all the careful ways we pretend not to want this. Your fingertips slide along my arm unhurried, mapping the curve like you're memorizing every reaction. I exhale slowly when your touch casts a muted gold halo around your silhouette. Your shadow stretches across the wall, merging with mine until they're indistinguishable. Slow heat in the quiet room, rising in waves, not crashing, just rolling steady like a tide that refuses to retreat. Your lips hover near mine, we pause there, a suspended second where anticipation feels louder than any sound. When we finally kiss, it's soft exploratory, a slow unfolding, no urgency, just depth. Your hands settle at my waist, fingers pressing slightly as if testing how real I am. I pull you closer by the back of your shirt, feeling the warmth of you seep through every layer. The quiet doesn't break, it thickens. Our breathing becomes the rhythm. Inhale, exhale, closer, closer. Slow heat in the quiet room, spreading through ribs and spine, turning every touch into a quiet confession. I trail my hand along your back, slow enough to feel the subtle tension. Under your skin, you lean into it, not demanding more, just allowing. There's something powerful about how gently we move, like we understand that rushing would ruin the fragile beauty of this moment. Your lips find my neck, lingering there, as if listening to the pulse beneath. I close my eyes, letting sensation bloom slowly, like warmth spreading through cold fingertips. The room feels smaller now, closer, warmer. Slow heat in the quiet room, turning whispers into shivers, turning silence into something alive. I press you back toward the bed, not forceful, just guided by gravity. Sound we finally reach till bite is so into together, the warmth doesn't fade, it lingers. And finger takes your lips in the gentle way you hold me, like the night might try to take me back. I brush my thumb along your cheek, you close your eyes, and in the hush that follows, with the air still warm around us, I realize fires don't burn bright, they glow when there's some after the room goes quiet. There's a silence that only exists when the lights are low and the world has stopped asking questions. It lives here in the dim outline of your body, beneath the thin blue glow of almost morning. You're lying beside me, close enough that I can feel the warmth radiating from your skin, but not touching yet, not yet. The space between your breaths is where I get lost. Inhale, your chest rises slowly, like the tide gathering itself. Exhale, a soft surrender into the sheets, into the quiet, into me. I turn towards you carefully, afraid to disturb the fragile rhythm we've fallen into. Your eyes are half closed, lashes casting faint shadows against your cheek. There's something undone about you. like silk pulled tight, thin and trembling with anticipation. My fingers drift across the mattress, tracing invisible lines toward your hand. When they finally brush, you don't pull away, you just breathe in deeper this time. Deeper this time. I let my palm rest over your heart, feeling the steady pulse beneath warm skin. It answers my touch with art, hesitation. Your lips part slightly, not to speak, just to let the air move through you more slowly. The space between your breaths becomes smaller now, filled with the warmth of shared air. I lean closer, my forehead brushing yours, our noses grazing softly. We hover there, barely touching, as if even the smallest movement might break something sacred. Inhale, exhale. Your breath spills against my mouth, mine answers back. It's not a kiss yet, just proximity, just the quiet awareness of how easily this could become something more. The space between your breaths is where restraint lives. Where tension gathers without asking permission. My hand slides along your waist, slow enough to feel the subtle shift of muscle beneath skin. You arch toward me, almost imperceptibly. That's when I kiss you, soft, measured, unrushed. You respond in increments, a gentle press, a deeper exhale, fingers curling into my shoulder, as if grounding yourself. The room feels smaller now, warmer. The air thickens with something unspoken. The space between your breasts disappears as our mouths move together, slow and searching, no urgency, no performance, just a steady unfolding of closeness. Your hand drifts down my back, tracing on the line that sends a quiet shiver through my spine. I feel your breath change, slightly heavier, slightly less controlled. Inhale, exhale, but now it's shared. I pull you closer, our bodies aligning like they've been waiting all day for this exact angle of closeness. The sheets tangle around our legs, cool against heated skin. You press your forehead to mine, eyes closed, as if focusing only on the rhythm we've created. The space between your breaths turns into the sound of your name, whispered against my lips. You answered by holding me tighter, not desperate, just certain. Our movement slow again, not from distance, but from depth. Every touch sinks in instead of skimming the surface. I feel the rise of your chest against mine, the steady beat of your heart matching my own. Inhale, exhale, music in closer, listening. Your fingers trace circles on my room, gentle, repetitive, grounding us in the present. The space between your breaths is no longer empty. It's filled with warmth, with shared air, with with a quiet understanding that this moment doesn't need a future to be real. We slow until we're almost still, lips brushing occasionally, foreheads touching, breathing the same thin line of oxygen. Outside, the faintest hint of dawn begins to soften the darkness, but we stay here, suspended, because sometimes the most intimate thing is not the touch, not the kiss, not even the closeness. It's the pause, the fragile, trembling pause between inhale and exhale. The space between your breaths, where I learn the rhythm of you, where I feel how gently two bodies can express without breaking the quiet. The night feels fragile tonight, like glass cooled too quickly, ready to fracture if we speak too loud, so we don't. You're sitting at the edge of the bed, moonlight outlining your shoulders, your back turned slightly as if you're deciding whether to stay or disappear into the dark hallway. I cross the room slowly, bare feet against cool, every step deliberate. When my hands reach you, they don't hold you tight, they hover. Fingertips like fading echoes, barely touching your spine. Soft as something remembered, more than something real. You inhale slow, uncertain, and lean back just enough to close the distance. That's all it takes. My fingers trace the curve between your shoulder blades, down the center of your back, pausing where your breath falters. You don't look at me yet, you let the silence grow. Fingertips like fading echoes, lingering where your skin remembers being touched even after I lift my hand. There's something tender about the way you tremble, not from cold but from the weight of unspoken things. I kneel behind you, pressing my lips softly against your shoulder. Not a claim, not a demand, just present. Your head tilts slightly, giving me access to the quiet warmth beneath your ear. My touch drifts slowly over your collarbone, across your chest, down the length of your arm, until our fingers intertwine. Fingertips like fading echoes, curling into yours as if trying to hold on to a moment that refuses to stay still. You finally turn to face me. Your eyes are softer now, less guarded, shifting, the delicate sound of your breathing changing. Fingertips like fading echoes, mapping every action, learning how you soften under steady touch. When we finally slow, it isn't because the desire fades, it's because it settles deep. We lie tangled, foreheads touch and breathing gradually evening out. My hand continues to trace lazy lines across your shoulder, light enough to almost disappear. You close your eyes, and even when my touch lifts, your skin still remember tips like fading echoes, ghostline. Even I realize that some touches don't need to last. To just need to be felt deep enough to echo. Dim the lamp until the room forgets its corners. Let the shadows stretch long and thin across the floor, climbing the walls like they're listening. You close the door without a sound. The click feels heavier than it should. Not final, just intentional. Low light, lower voices, that's how this begins. You sit beside me on the edge of the bed, close enough for our thighs to touch, far enough to pretend it's accidental. The air feels warmer tonight, or maybe it's just you. I turn slightly, my knee brushing yours again. This time on purpose. You glance at me, eyes darker in the amber glow. Your voice drops when you speak, barely above a whisper. Low light, lower voices, words melting before they reach the ceiling, falling softly between our mouths. I answer quietly, leaning in closer than necessary, close enough to feel the shape of each syllable as it leaves your lips. Your hand rests on the mattress just behind me, not touching but close enough to shift the gravity of the room. There's something slow building here, not fire, not lightning, more like a pulse beneath the surface. Low light, lower voices, breath shared in fragments, conversations unfinished, because touch keeps interrupting. Your fingers finally find my waist, hesitant at first, then firmer when I don't pull away. I exhale softly, you notice. Your mouth drifts closer to mine, but instead of kissing, you whisper something I can't quite hear. Say it again, I murmur. You lean closer, your lips separate only so our bodies can align. My hand slides up your chest, pausing at your collarbone. You swallow the subtle movement, visible even in the dim light. The first kiss is quiet, not searching, not hungry, just slow. Our lips part, then meet again, deeper this time, but still careful. Low light, lower voices, kisses that don't echo, touch that doesn't rush. Your hands move along my back, tracing deliberate lines, like you're writing something only I can read. I shift onto your lap, feeling the warmth of you through thin fabric. You inhale sharply, a soft controlled sound, and your grip tightens slightly until they disappear completely. Lips by tars, bleed by the subtle rhythm of two bodies choosing closeness over words. And when we finally still, foreheads touching, hands still intertwined, I realize some connections don't need volume, they only need low light, lower voices, and the courage to lean in when the room goes quiet. Don't turn the light, let the room stay half-formed, edges blur like something we're not ready to define. You're standing close, close enough that I can feel the warmth of you before your hands even touch me. Outside, the night presses softly against the window. No noise, no interruptions, just this. Hold me like a secret, like something you're not ready to explain to the daylight. Your fingers slide along my wrist, slow, deliberate, as if testing whether I'm real or just another late night illusion. I step closer, now our chests almost meet. Your breath lands softly against my collarbone. You don't rush it, you never do. Hold me like a secret, like if you grip too tight, I might turn into smoke. Your hands find my waist, pulling me in with the kind of quiet urgency that doesn't need volume. I feel it in the way your fingers press, not possessive, just protective, like you want this to stay between us. The first kiss is restrained, gentle, careful, almost shy, but it lingers. Your lips soften against mine as something shifts, a subtle unraveling of the tension we've been carrying all evening. Hold me like a secret, whisper my name like it's something fragile that could break if spoken too loudly. You move me backwards slowly until the bed meets the back of my knees. I sink down and you follow. The room feels warmer now. Your hands explore carefully, learning the rhythm of my breathing, the way my body responds to slow touch. I slide my fingers under your shirt, feeling the steady rise and fall of your chest. You exhale deeper, hold me like a secret, like this moment isn't meant for anyone else's memory. A mouth drifts along my jaw, down to my neck, pausing in places that make my pulse quicken. I tilt my head slightly, not surrender, just invitation. You take your time, no rush, no sharp edges, just a steady warmth of skin against skin in a room that feels sealed from the world. bodies aligning naturally like gravity has chosen sides. The lamp in the corner hums faintly, casting amber shadows across your shoulders. Your hands slide along my back, fingers tracing slow lines that leave quiet heat behind. I press my forehead to yours, our breaths mix, your eyes close. Hold me like a secret, not because you're ashamed, but because this kind of closeness feels sacred. Your lips return to mine, deeper now, more certain. The kiss stretches slow, heavy, intentional. I feel your hands tighten slightly at my waist, like you're afraid the night might steal me away. It won't. The sheets shift beneath us as we move together in a rhythm that doesn't need words. Your mouth finds my shoulder, leaving warmth in its wake. My fingers curl into your hair, holding you there a second longer. Hold me like a secret, like if the world knew how gently you can touch, it would never see you the same way. Slow eventually, not because the desire fades, but because it settles deeper. Your head rests against my chest, my hands trace lazy patterns along your spine. The room feels softer now, quieter. Outside a car passes faintly, then silence again. Hold me like a secret until morning tries to break in, until the first thin light threatens to name what we are. But for now, in this dim hour, wrapped in warmth and unfinished sentences. I don't need promises, I just need the way your arms tighten slightly when I whisper your name. Like you're keeping it safe, like you're keeping me safe. Hold me like a secret, not hidden, just protected from everything that doesn't understand how soft this can be. Midnight spills across the floor in quiet blue fragments, slipping through the blinds like it's searching for us. The clock forgets how to move, the city forgets our names, and in this suspended hour there's only the hush between your heartbeat and mine. You're lying on your side, face half lit by the fading streetlight, eyes heavy but awake like you're waiting for something unspoken to finally arrive. I move closer without a sound, the mattress dips slowly, a soft confession of weight. Your fingers find mine under the sheets as if they always knew where I'd be. Whispered between midnight and you are the words we never say in daylight. They don't need volume, they don't need permission. They live in the spaces our mouths almost touch. Your breath warms my neck, slow and steady. I feel it before I feel your lips hovering, almost there, teasing the edge of contact. There's a tenderness in restraint, a quiet fire in waiting. The room is dark, but I can trace you perfectly. The curve of your shoulder, the gentle rise of your chest, the rhythm of your pulse beneath my fingertips. Whispered between midnight and you is the way your body answers mine. Without hesitation, not urgent, not rush, just inevitable. I slide my hand along your waist, slow enough to feel every inch of warmth. You inhale sharply, not surprise, just recognition. before in some other lifetime, where time also moved this slowly. Outside, a distant siren fades. Inside, everything grows quieter. Your lips brush mine, barely a kiss, more like a question pressed gently into my skin. And I answer by deepening it. Soft, measured, lingering. Our mouths move like we're memorizing each other for the first time. And the last, whispered between midnight and you, are promises without future tense. Nothing about forever, nothing about tomorrow, just this hour, fragile and glowing. Your hand slides up my back, fingers tracing the line on my spine, as if it's a map leading somewhere sacred. I art into you, not out of need, but because it feels like gravity pulling me home. The sheets twist around our legs, caught between shifting bodies and the quiet heat building underneath. There's a slow tension in the way you hold me, not tight, not loose, just enough to say don't disappear. I press my forehead to yours, our noses brush, a shared breath passes between us, warm, intimate, alive, whispered between midnight and you. Is the sound of skin moving softly in the dark, the subtle exhale when fingers explore familiar territory like it's still new. Your lips drift to my jaw, my collarbone pausing, never demanding, always asking. And I give in increments, slow surrender, quiet consent, bodies aligning like they were waiting for this alignment all day. The night stretches wider around us, it feels endless, a velvet sky pressed against the windows. Your heartbeat grows stronger, my palm, mine answers back a conversation no one else can overhear. Whispered between midnight and you is the way we move without choreography, guided only by instinct. And the soft pulse of shared desire. No rush, no performance, just closeness, deepening layer by layer. When you pull me closer, there's a moment, a suspended breath where everything holds still. Then warmth, then closeness, then the quiet sound of your name falling from my lips like it belongs there. We don't speak after that, we don't need to. The room is darker now, but I can still see you in the outline of shadow against shadow. Your fingers lazily tracing circles along my arm, my lips pressing soft gratitude into your shoulder. Whispered between midnight and you is the silence after, not empty, but full, full of breath, full of warmth, full of the kind of connection that only exists when the world is asleep. And as we settle, bodies sit in the dark, and some things are never spoken at all, only felt between midnight and you. The window is open just enough for the night to slip inside. A silver hush pours across the floor, climbing slowly over the bed where we lie awake, pretending not to feel how smells faintly of rain and something warmer, something that feels like you. Moonlight tangled in silk sheets, caught between our legs, woven into the quiet folds where your body meets mine without quite touching. You're on your back, eyes reflecting pale light, lashes casting delicate shadows against your skin. I trace one with my thumb, barely there, just enough to make you inhale deeper. We don't speak, words would feel too heavy here. Everything tonight is made of lighter things. Breath, skin, the soft slide of fabric. Moonlight tangled in silk sheets, slipping over your collarbone, resting in the hollow of your hip like it belongs there. I roll towards you slowly, letting the silk whisper underneath us. Your knee brushes mine, an accident we don't correct. Your fingers find my wrist under the covers, cool at first, then warming as they curl gently. There's a tenderness in the way you pull me closer, not urgent, not impatient, just certain. The light catches in your eyes when you look at me like that, soft, open, almost vulnerable. Moonlight tangled in silk sheets, watching as my hand moves along your side, memorizing the subtle curve beneath my palm. Your breath falters when I reach your waist, not startled, just aware. I lean in slowly, my lips brushing yours with the faintest pressure. A question shaped in silence, you answer by deepening it. The kiss unfolds like a quiet confession, unhurried, deliberate, warm. The silk shifts beneath us, cool against heated skin. I slide my hand upward, feeling the steady rhythm of your heartbeat against my fingertips. Moonlight tangled in silk sheets, blurring the edges of where I end and you begin. You pull me on top of you gently, hands at my back, fingers pressing like you're afraid I might dissolve. Our movements are slow, guided by breath more than thought. I press my forehead to yours, noses brushing, sharing the same thin Turn off the last light, let the room forget its edges. Let the ceiling disappear, let the walls dissolve until it's just you and the sound of my breathing. Searching for yours, I don't wanna see you clearly tonight. I wanna feel you drowning in soft darkness, not the kind that frightens, but the kind that wraps around the ribs and quiets the noise I carry all day. You move somewhere near me, fabric shifting, bare feet against the floor. I hear you before I touch you, and that makes it heavier, slower, more real. Mattress dips behind me, your knee brushes the back of my thigh. He blooms instantly, a silent reaction in a room that cannot witness us. Drown me in soft darkness, where your hands don't ask for permission, because they already know where they belong. Your palm rests at my waist, not gripping, just present, just warm. I lean back and hear you without turning around. My head falls slightly against your shoulder. Your breath grazes my neck, steady and low. I feel it more than I hear it. There's something about not seeing that makes every touch echo deeper. Your fingers trace a slow line from my hip to my ribs, measured, careful, like you learn in a surface by memory alone. Drown me in soft darkness, where skin becomes language and silence becomes confession. I turn toward you finally, our foreheads almost colliding in the blackness. I can't see your eyes, but I can feel them on me. Your hand finds my jaw, thumb brushing along my cheek with the softness that makes me exhale before I mean to. That sound, my breath slipping out changes something. Your lips meet mine without warning, but not aggressively, just certain. The kiss is deeper than before, not faster, just heavier. No light, no reflection, only sensation. Drown me in soft darkness, where our mouths move slowly like they're underwater. No rush, no sharp edges. Your hands slide along my back, pulling me closer until there's nowhere left between us. I feel the steady beat of your heart against my chest. It anchors me, I'll press you down gently into the sheets, guided by instinct, by gravity, by the quiet hunger we've been holding all evening. The darkness makes everything warmer, closer, more honest. Your fingers curl into my shoulders as if you're afraid I might drift away. I won't notice dark misses. Your hands slide along my back, pulling me closer until there's nowhere left between us. I feel the steady beat of your heart against my chest. It anchors me, I press you down gently into the sheets, guided by instinct, by gravity, by the quiet hunger we've been holding all evening. The darkness makes everything warmer, closer, more honest. Your fingers curl into my shed, it gets anchored under everywhere. Drift, you'll never work I don't just feel you, I feel safe enough to close my eyes and sing. Your fingers trace idle pattern across my chest, my rest at your waist. The darkness feels softer now, gentler, like it protected something fragile and handed it back to us intact. Drown me in soft darkness again tomorrow, again next week, again whenever the world gets too loud. Because here, with no light, no expectations, no witnesses, I don't just feel you, I feel safe enough to close my eyes and sink. The night feels fragile tonight, like glass cooled too quickly, ready to fracture if we speak too loud, so we don't. You're sitting at the edge of the bed, moonlight outlining your shoulders, your back turned slightly as if you're deciding whether to stay or disappear into the dark hallway. I cross the room slowly, bare feet against cool wood, every step deliberate. When my hands reach you, they don't hold you tight, they hover, fingertips like fading echoes, barely touching your spine, soft as something remembered more than something real. You inhale, slow, uncertain, lean back just enough to close the distance. That's all it takes. My fingers trace the curve between your shoulder blades, down the center of your back, pausing where your breath falters. You don't look at me yet, you let the silence grow. Fingertips like fading echoes, lingering where your skin remembers being touched even after I lift my hand. There's something tender about the way you tremble, not from cold, but from the weight of unspoken things. I kneel behind you, pressing my lips softly against your shoulder. Not a claim, not a demand, just presence. Your head tilts slightly, giving me access to the quiet warmth beneath your ear. My touch drifts slowly over your collarbone, across your chest, down the length of your arm, until our fingers intertwine. Fingertips like fading echoes, curling into yours as if trying to hold onto a moment that refuses to stay still. You finally turn to face me, your eyes are softer now, less guarded. The room is dim, washed in silver and shadow. I can barely see your expression, but I feel it. I cup your jaw gently, my thumb grazes your lower lip. You part it slightly, breath warming my skin. The kiss begins slowly, almost hesitant, like we're relearning how to move together. No rush, no urgency, just lips brushing, pulling away, coming back a little deeper each time. Fingertips like fading echoes, traveling across your waist, resting at your hips as if unsure how long they're allowed to stay. You guide my hands without words, subtle pressure, a quiet shift of your body. The bed welcomes us back, sheets cool beneath heated skin. You lie down slowly, eyes never leaving mine. I follow, my hand of you in the half light. You exhale softly when my fingers trace the sensitive line of your ribs. Fingertips like fading echoes, circling your pulse points, leaving warmth that lingers longer than contact. Your hands respond, one sliding up my neck, the other resting against my back, pulling me closer without force. Our bodies align naturally, like gravity knew this would happen. The kiss deepens, still slow, still careful, but heavier now. Breaths mix, hearts beat closer. I drag my fingertips down your arm again, slower this time, as if trying to stretch the moment. You shiver gently beneath me, not fragile, just open. Fingertips like fading echoes, moving lower, then returning, never rushing the quiet heat building between us. Your lips brush my jaw, my collarbone, pausing in places that make my breath hitch. We move together in a rhythm that feels half memory, half discovery. No bright lights, no loud sounds, just the soft friction of skin, the whisper of fabric shifting, the delicate sound of your breathing changing. Fingertips like fading echoes, mapping every action, learning how you soften under steady touch. When we finally slow, it isn't because the desire fades, it's because it settles deep. We lie tangled, foreheads touching, breathing gradually evening out. My hand continues to trace lazy lines across your shoulder, light enough to almost disappear. You close your eyes and in when my touch lifts, your skin still remembers. Fingertips like fading echoes, present even in the highest sun. Touches don't need to last, linger but not quiet. They just need to be felt deep enough to echo. Dim the lamp until the room forgets its corners. Let the shadows stretch long and thin across the floor, climbing the walls like they're listening. You close the door without a sound. The click feels heavier than it should. Not final, just intentional. Low light, lower voices. That's how this begins. You sit beside me on the edge of the bed, close enough for our thighs to touch, far enough to pretend it's accidental. The air feels warmer tonight, or maybe it's just you. I turn slightly, my knee brushing yours again, this time on purpose. You glance at me, eyes darker in the amber glow. Your voice drops when you speak, barely above a whisper. Low light, lower voices, words melting before they reach the ceiling, falling softly between our mouths. I answer quietly, leaning in closer than necessary, close enough to feel shift the gravity of the room. There's something slow building here, not fire, not lightning, more like a pulse beneath the surface. Low light, low voices, breath shared in fragments, because touch keeps interrupting. Your fingers finally find my waist, hesitant at first and firmer when I don't pull away. I exhale softly, you notice. Your mouth drifts closer to mine, but instead of kissing, you whisper something I can't quite hear. Say it again, I murmur. You lean closer, your lips brush my ear. This time I feel the words more than I understand them. Lower voices, confessions made of breath instead of sighs. I turn towards you slowly. Our knees separate only so our bodies can align. My hand slides up your chest, pausing at your collarbone. You swallow the subtle movement visible even in the dim light. The first kiss is quiet, not searching, not hungry, just slow, just enough for the night air to slip inside and disturb the stillness. A single lamp glows in the corner, amber low, soft enough to blur the edges of everything. You're sitting on the floor, back against the bed, one knee bent, watching the thin trail of smoke curl upward from your fingertips. It rises slowly, unhurried, unconcerned, twisting into shapes that disappear before they're understood. Smoke dancing in the lamplight, moving like a secret that doesn't wanna be kept. I lower myself beside you, close enough for our shoulders to touch. You don't look at me right away, you're watching the smoke. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. The room smells faintly of warmth and ash, of something burning gently without urgency. Smoke dancing in the lamplight, casting fragile shadows across your cheekbones, turning your eyes into something deeper than dark. You pass it to me slowly, our fingers brush a quiet spark. I don't bring it to my lips, I just hold it, letting the smoke rise between us, a thin veil that makes everything feel more cinematic, more dangerous. You finally look at me, there's a softness there, but underneath it a tension that hasn't decided what it wants. Smoke dancing in the lamplight, like the space between us unsteady, alive. I reach up and tuck a loose strand of hair behind your ear. My hand lingers there longer than necessary. Your breath changes, subtle, but I feel it. I lean in, close enough to taste the air, still warm from your exhale. The first kiss is slow, tinged with the faint bitterness of smoke in midnight. It lingers. Your hand finds my waist, pulling me slightly closer without breaking the rhythm. Smoke dancing in the lamplight, curling above our heads as if it's watching what we're about to become. Set it aside, letting it fade on its own. Now there's nothing between us but heat and quiet. Your lips move against mine with more certainty now, still slow, still deliberate but heavier. I shift closer, straddling your lap carefully, feeling the warmth of you through thin layers. The lamp flickers once, shadow stretching longer across the wall. Smoke dancing in the lamplight, mirroring the way your hands move along my back. Slow curves, soft spirals, never rushing. You kiss along my jaw, down the side of my neck, leaving warmth in your wake. I tilt my head slightly, giving you space, breathing in the faint scent, still clinging to your skin. The room feels smaller now, closer, the air thicker. Smoke dancing in the lamplight, like thoughts we haven't spoken, like desire that doesn't need to be loud. Your fingers trace mine slow enough to make me hard to you, a quiet reaction, but you notice. You always notice. I press my forehead to yours, our breaths mingle in the lamp wrapped around us like a second skin. I realize some nights aren't about fire. I burst certainly, and no more smoke, just warmth. And in the hush that follows, we were shadows wrapped around us like a second skin. No way the lakes and that tide more dangerous. We slow eventually, not from exhaustion, but from depth. You lie beside me, one arm draped across my waist. I trace lazy patterns on your chest, feeling your heartbeat steady beneath my palm. The lamp still glows softly, no more smoke, just warmth. And in the rush that follows with shadows like a second skin, I remembers there's something about and abound light may disappear, but what it leaves behind lingers undimmed. The air clear. Don't turn on the light. Let the room stay half warm. Edges blur like something we're not ready to define. You're standing close, close enough that I can feel the warmth of you before your hands even touch me. Outside, the night presses softly against the window. No noise, no interruption, just this. Hold me like a secret, like something you're not ready to explain to the daylight. Your fingers slide along my wrist, slow, deliberate, as if testing whether I'm real or just another late night illusion. I step closer. Now our chests almost meet. Your breath lands softly against my collarbone. You don't rush it, you never do. Hold me like a secret, like if you grip too tight I might turn into smoke. Your hands find my waist, pulling me in with a kind of quiet urgency that doesn't need volume. I feel it in the way your fingers press, not possessive, just protective, like you want it to stay between us. The first kiss is restrained, gentle, careful, almost shy, but it lingers. Your lips soften against mine and something shifts, a subtle unraveling of the tension we've been carrying all evening. Hold me like a secret, whisper my name like it's something fragile that could break if spoken too loudly. You move me backwards slowly until the bed meets the back of my knees. I sink down and you follow. The room feels warmer now. Your hands explore carefully, learning the rhythm of my breathing, the way my body responds to slow touch. I slide my fingers under your shirt, feeling the steady rise and fall of your chest. You exhale deeper. Hold me like a secret, like this moment isn't meant for anyone else's memory. Your mouth drifts along my jaw, down to my neck, pausing in places that make my pulse quicken. I tilt my head slightly, not surrender, just invitation. You take your time, no rush, no sharp edges, just a steady warmth of skin against skin in a room that feels sealed from the world. Hold me I press my forehead to yours. Our breaths mix, your eyes close. Hold me like a secret. Not because you're ashamed, but because this kind of closeness feels sacred. Your lips return to mine, deeper now, more certain. The kiss stretches slow, heavy, intentional. I feel your hands tighten slightly at my waist, like you're afraid the night might steal me away. It won't. The sheets shift beneath us as we move together in a rhythm that doesn't need words. Your mouth finds my shoulder, leaving warmth in its wake. My fingers curl into your hair, holding you there a second longer. Hold me like a secret, like if the world knew how gently you can touch, it would never see you the same. We slow eventually, not because the desire fades, but because it settles deeper. Your head rests against my chest, my hands trace lazy patterns along your spine. The room feels softer now, quieter. Outside a car passes faintly, then silence again. Hold me like a secret until morning tries to break in, until the first thin light threatens to name what we are. But for now, in this dim hour, wrapped in warmth and unfinished sentences, I don't need promises. I just need the way your arms tighten slightly when I whisper your name, like you're keeping it safe, like you're keeping me safe. Hold me like a secret, not hidden, just protected from everything that doesn't understand how soft this can be. The room is breathing softly, like it knows we're not ready for morning. Curtains barely moving, city lights leaking through the cracks in quiet silver lines. You're standing there, half in darkness, half in something warmer, and I swear the night leans closer just to see the shape of you. Velvet shadows on your skin, slow as drifting smoke, sliding over collarbones, resting in the hollow of your throat. I trace them with my eyes like they belong to me for these few fragile hours. Don't speak yet, let the silence press closer, let it wrap around us like a secret we don't have to explain. Your breath, soft, measured, falls against my chest, and the space between us starts to dissolve, inch by inch. I move slowly, like I'm afraid to wake the air. My fingertips hover just above your waist, close enough to feel the warmth without breaking it. There's something sacred about how you look at me when the world is gone. No noise, no names, no daylight expectations, just the quiet pull of skin toward skin. Velvet shadows on your skin, darker where my hands remember, lighter where your pulse flickers under the surface. Every touch is a question asked without words. version, just certain like you've been here before. In another life, another night, another room painted in shadow. Velvet shadows on your skin, moving when you move, blurring when we get closer, until I can't tell where darkness ends and you begin. There's heat building under the quiet, low, steady like a hidden flame that doesn't need to be seen to be felt. I press my forehead to yours, we breathe the same air, share the same slow rhythm, and everything outside this room feels impossibly far. No future, no past, just the weight of now resting gently between our bodies. Your name slips from my lips, barely louder than I thought. You answer by pulling me closer, not desperate, just deliberate. Like you wanna memorize the way I shiver when your fingers draw invisible lines across my back. Velvet shadows on your skin, melting beneath my palms, soft as confession, deep as midnight water. I don't rush you, I don't rush this. The night is long and we let it stretch. Our movement slow and deliberate, like we're carving something to the silence, something fragile and beautiful in ours. Outside, a distant car passes, then nothing again. Inside, your heartbeat under my ear, steady, warm, alive. Velvet shadows on your skin, now tangle with mine, our outlines fading into one blurred silhouette against the dim lit wall. And when you pull me down beside you, when the sheets gather around our legs like whispered promises, I realize it's not the touch that lingers most. It's the way you look at me after soft fade, open, still here. The night holding us like it doesn't wanna let go, like it understands this kind of closeness only exists after hours. And I stay there, tracing invisible patterns along your shoulder, watching velvet shadows rise and fall with every breath you take.